You strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
All right, welcome back. Day number 10 of 14 days of content, and I'm going to continue on with the territory battles. This is actually the most fun I've been having in territory battles in maybe forever, maybe since they very first few times when they came out and they were new and all of that. I talked about in a previous video how I personally hate territory battles, but I'm enjoying the open restrictions, no restrictions. So this is there are two different battles in phase 2 that normally had restricted characters. So the Acolyte needs Geos typically. Now my guild isn't there yet. We'll be there tomorrow, so I can't show you that yet. If you have any of that footage, I'd like to see. I bet there's probably 8 different teams that can do that now. So I am interested in seeing all the different teams that will work. But what I am at is this combat mission that normally uses Dooku and Ventress. So duo combat mission. And I have opted to go with Dooku and Droideka. So let me click over here. And let's kind of get the start. Get my screen up. Okay, so I've opted to go with Dooku and Droideka for a couple different reasons. So normally it's Dooku and Ventress, but bad thing about Ventress is then you can't use her on your Night Sister squad. So she normally works fine in this mission. It's okay, but obviously she'd be better off with her Night Sisters. This feels like a very efficient use of the Separatist squad. So looking at all the Separatist characters, you have your Geonosians, which are a team all by themselves. You don't really want to separate them out. Then you have your droids, your Separatist droids, and I have taken Droideka out of that team, but we can stick Newt in that team as a very suitable replacement there, and that works pretty well. And then we can use Droideka and Dooku here, and that covers almost all the Separatists. Technically, you still have Jango. He fits in with bounty hunters as well, so I don't feel the need to. It's not like he is out on his own. Like Newt and Dooku kind of tend to be the Separatists that are left out for me when I run my squads. Anyways, this and not only does it separate out the squads very well, but this team's going to be almost invincible. So if you look at this, let's click on the right one. Okay, Droid Factory. You may have noticed earlier that I was able to pull up that damage immunity two times in a row, and that's because calling the droid resets those cooldowns. And we can utilize that if we need to at the end. Now I think this team is going to be so powerful that it doesn't matter. They're G12 with the Zetas, so the Zetas are very, very helpful. Dooku, and again, I opted to leave Dooku in this mission because he is so good in it just by himself. He can almost solo. If you had a Relic 7 Dooku, I guarantee you you could just put it on auto and let him solo the whole thing by himself. So him recovering that protection on every counter, he's just so great. And I've just realized I didn't clear my chat down there at the bottom. We've got oh well. Okay. It is. Where am I at now? I've lost my train of thought as I see Padme's ass down there at the bottom. Okay. Okay. One thing I do want to talk about with this battle, regardless of who you use, if you have one of the heroes, then you really want to try and get the finishing blows with your hero. So in this case, Dooku, and really that's true of any missions across the board where you can get this Separatist loyalty with one of those Separatist heroes. And sometimes you just want to stall around until Dooku can get those finishing blows. So on the phases where you have a medic, it's even advantageous to kill one of the clones, then let the medic revive them so that you can kill them again and get another stack of that separatist loyalty. So that's kind of a huge mechanic in this. And man, Droideka is going to hit fairly hard, and these guys aren't even modded that well. yeah, I can get back to showing my mods at the end of this, and you can see that I don't know the exact mods that are on this team. They're not 6-dot mods. Neither of these guys play a huge role for me in territory and Grand Arena or Territory Wars, so I don't have great mods on them by any means. So this is not just me using superior mods. Again, the Zetas are helpful, but these guys aren't even gear 13; they're just gear 12. And so far, we are cruising through this. I kind of think I could set this on auto, and these guys would be fine. The computer's gonna play this pretty much the same way we would. Maybe let me get phase 4 started here, and then I will, as long as it looks like it's going okay, I'll just hit auto. But yeah, the ability blocks, the stuns, the protection recovery from Dooku. He's pretty amazing here, and the droid, our summon droid, is about to. Ooh, I don't like that stun, but that's okay. They're not going to take him out before he can get his damage immunity back up, and we can recover protection with him as well. Makes him very durable. I was saying that droid over the battle droid is, yeah, there we go. Is about to it's about to be defeated. I think he's probably going to go here shortly. Although we've got we've got Droideka target over there, although he just cleared that. But that is, we can summon him back if we need to, is what I was trying to say. But anyways, let's, I've got it on auto now, because this is so easy. This is easy mode for this battle. So much easier than Ventress. My Ventress is Relic 5, Relic 4. It is much higher geared than Droideka, and this battle is so much easier because of that damage immunity. I usually lose Ventress at some point, and then Dooku still finishes off by himself. But let me get out of here before it shows my guild name and my personal name that I want to keep hidden right now. Okay, on to the stats. Okay. All right, here so yeah, you can see 66 speed. This is not modded very well. I've got a defense set on Dooku. I mean, yeah, this is not the best way to mod the characters. These are just kind of leftovers. Droideka is modded a little better, although you don't really. Sometimes it's more beneficial to have less speed on Droideka. So you can there's a lot of different ways to mod those characters. My point is, I was not winning this battle because of the mods. I was using this battle because this combination is very powerful in this type of setting, and I'm not saying this is the best option, but this is an option I would recommend. I'm pretty happy with how that battle turned out. And like I said, it's the efficient way to use Separatist because I can still go off and use my Grievous droids and put Newt in there, and can still use my Geonosians, and everything kind of fits very well there. So that's all I've got. If you guys have used other kind of cool combinations here, leave it in the comments, share it with me. I'd love to see what else everybody is doing. I'm kind of disappointed we can only do this once. I'd like to go through this and find 15 different sets of characters that work well. So would it be treacherous of me to say I hope they don't get the disappearing buttons fixed so that we can do this again next territory battle? Because like I said, I have not enjoyed any part of territory battles for a long time. I had some fun with them when they first came out, because it was kind of a cool new thing, and then they've just been reskinned twice. We're about to have a reskin for a third time. I don't care about doing the same thing against different characters, but I have actually enjoyed going through and lifting the restrictions and trying to find some different things that normally wouldn't see as just a 1 or 2 time thing, and it'll get boring for me after a few times actually. Anyways, but I wouldn't mind one more shot at this if they can't fix their buttons. Okay, and let's be honest, I'd rather them fix the buttons, because I did have that happen to me once in a grand arena battle, and I wanted to throw my phone through the wall. So I do understand the frustration there. I hope they fix it. It hasn't been a huge problem for me on my end. As you can see, I wasn't too concerned because I actually took Dooku in, who apparently is a big culprit, but that's okay. Anyways, I'm done. we'll see if there might be some more videos coming today. If like I said, I can't run the Acklay battle, but if anybody else can, feel free to share those videos with me. And if I see something interesting that people that hasn't been put out mainstream yet, I might do some more. So stay tuned.